Here we are at Lincoln University in Canterbury, the country's largest agriculture and land university. The Waterways project is a classic example of the Westlab methodology, where Westlab were engaged as the main contractor back in July 2025. We worked with the university as well as the Waterways team through strategic planning, understanding what their needs were for their laboratory, which is a PC2 lab. Westlab assembled the consultancy team. We worked through the detailed design and essentially managed the building consent process. And now here we are on site managing the build for a very, very important client.
When I arrived here, I was tasked with enhancing the freshwater research that we did. And we needed a lab space that we could call our own and get a group of students up and running and be able to do the work that we do all in one space. And so that was the motivation for the project.
We had to design and build a PC2 lab into quite a constrained location. It was formerly a small lecture theatre. There were challenges around the budget and the program. We had to get the lab functional before the beginning of the new semester.
Working in a live environment as well as a very unique client, it's a very complex project in terms of finishes and building services.
One of the key design features is that we have our surface mounted to the walls. This allows a lot more flexibility as well as accessibility after construction if the users are wanting to change or adapt the layout of the room.
One of the key challenges we faced on this project was the addition of the chiller and freezer. Once the location was known, we were able to amend the construction documentation and were able to uplift building consent amendment in about a week and a half, which is record time. Through that, we're able to hand over the lab as well as the chiller and freezer on time.
Concept design that was put in place changed very little through the design stages. So what we actually constructed was very similar to the original concept design, and that was largely due to the fact that Westlab were involved right at the outset in the design process with their construction knowledge.
The beauty of having this project within Canterbury is the fact that we also have a manufacturing facility within Canterbury, and we're able to source materials and be able to fabricate locally, which has added benefits to the program as well as the budget.
For Lincoln University, it means we've got a broader range of subjects and facilities that we can offer to potential students. Definitely work with Westlab again. They were a joy to work with. They're very understanding of the quirks we have as a client, and they were able to meet the tight deadlines and develop a very strong, very effective design for our needs.